the girl was born. A two-headed snake grows around its neck. It made her very sad. Every time she is sad, the snake will open her mouth to comfort her. Fortunately, my parents didn't dislike her. But grandma only likes her sister and doesn't like her. The girl who grew up today wants to play with her sister. She slowly approached her sister. This scene was seen by grandma. Coincidentally, the little snake opened its mouth. Grandma screamed and rushed up, throwing the girl to the ground. Call her a monster. Girl very sad, don't know what she did wrong. Fortunately, the mother who came over found it. Protect her, grandma yelled again. Say, if you keeping girls at home, just let them get out of this house too. Mom, Dammy, went back to the room to pack up without saying a word. Dad is also very supportive of mom's decision. Their family just moved out, came to a new home. With the help of Delta, sister no longer hates sister. Family hugging. Two people praying together at night. Finally slept together, and Duff hugged her husband and remembered the girl's origin. It turned out that she came to visit the museum that day. A stone statue with a two-headed snake growing around its neck got her attention. She kept looking at the stone statue in front of her. Suddenly there is an earthquake. The glass on the statue was shaken. She accidentally scratched her hand. Blood was left on the statue. I saw the stone statue suddenly turned into a green monster. Then I opened my eyes and came alive. She was terrified and quickly backed away. Unexpectedly, a picture flashed in the monster's mind. Then called out her name. Delta screamed in fright and ran away immediately. Soon the scene came. The security guard shot the monster with a gun. But the monster is invulnerable. The double-headed snake came out and directly killed both of them. She and her family took the opportunity to escape directly. Monsters can't find people, wander around looking for people. Then he caught a woman. Discovery is not the goal. Take out the love directly and eat it. That's when Delta showed up. Monster is very happy. I just walked over and wanted to take her away. The body is suddenly covered by the fishing net. It's all a trap. Delta immediately left the scene. The group of soldiers gathered around, picked up their guns and shot frantically. But the monster is invulnerable and completely uninjured. He was angry when he couldn't find Delta. Hit the people on the spot directly to the ground. Then the monster suddenly grabbed a woman. Just when he was about to kill the woman opened her mouth and said she knew where Daimai lived. So the monster directly let the woman lead the way. Woman walks all the way pretending to be tired and wants to rest. But the monster ran away without paying attention. She ran the monster and kept chasing after her. Suddenly a big snake appeared and blocked her way. The woman was frightened and begged for mercy. Then the big snake went straight away, and the monster caught up to her. The next day she was found by her brother-in-law in the street. And after a test, she turned out to be pregnant. While giving birth, she was the size of a fist and scared everyone. She was born to walk. Or should Delta bring clothes to cover it? Soldiers wrapped her up and locked her in a safe. The army loaded her into the car. Then he pulled her down and dug a big hole to bury her. Then the monster appeared. He just hit everyone to the ground. Then opened the safe, took the girl out. The girl has grown up. He is very happy. Just when the monster was about to take the Delta from the scene, the girl bites the monster directly. The invulnerable monster was poisoned. He staggered away, and after observing, army sees girl as no threat. Little Jean Delta brought home, because the girl's mother. Two-headed snake grows around the girl's neck. It made her very painful. Staying at home every day for over 20 years. Grandma hates her too. Mom Delta fears the girl will get sick, so I decided to send her to school. Girl named Xiao Shui. She was shocked to hear the news. Xiao Shui hugs his parents happily. Nanny puts two snakes around Xiao Shui's neck, braided hair. The family happily sent her to school. Xiao Shui's performance in the first class was excellent, also in the top 3 in the class. Everyone is happy for her. At this time, doorbell rang. Xiao Shui to open the door. A woman appeared in front of her. Xiao Shui was stunned. Tears slowly appear in the eyes. The grandma standing behind the woman asked Xiao Shui to call her auntie. Xiao Shui then quickly stepped aside to let them in. Woman entering the house. Xiao Shui looked at her back. Think back to what Delta told herself. Knowing that my aunt is her real mother. Xiao Shui thought that her mother would be very happy to know her existence. But grandma won't let Xiao Shui reveal her identity. She even took away the tea she was going to bring to her mother. Facing grandma's vicious words, Xiao Shui is very aggrieved. But it didn't take long for her to figure out why her grandmother did it. This day, mother is washing her face in the bathroom. Family members who were eating heard a scream. They quickly stood up. Mother ran down the stairs. The mouth panicked and shouted that there was a snake. Grandma comes to the bathroom. Found out that it was just the skin of a snake. She took it down to explain. But my aunt is very excited. Can't hear anyone. Xiao Shui looks at his mother who is out of control. Know that even if you meet her, you won't be accepted. She was so sad at night. The two snakes around her neck can only comfort her constantly. Xiao Shui came to school as usual. I heard someone talking about a two-headed snake. She looked up at each other. I found out that it was my classmate Wang. And what he said. It's exactly what Xiao Shui experienced when he was a child. Xiao Shui learns that someone has two snakes just like him. She searches online. On the page is the green monster of the year. Xiao Shui was shocked. It turned out that her mother was hurt to give birth to her back then. Xiao Shui came to her mother's room with guilt, but it was mistaken for a monster and pushed, hit the wall and fainted. Mother's huge scream attracts others. Xiao Shui was sent to the hospital for treatment. Mom also woke up. She carefully apologized to Xiao Shui. But Xiao Shui didn't care much. But after a while she learned from the nanny. It turns out that she was almost dropped when she was still young. And the person who wanted her was her own mother. She asked him if he really hated snakes so much. The mother said indifferently, I wish all the snakes in the world would disappear. Xiao Shui's tears almost flowed down. Two snakes comforted. This makes Xiao Shui feel better. But one thing happens. Let Xiao Shui's mood drop to the bottom again. It turns out that Xiao Shui offended 3 school bullies at school. For revenge, they found Xiao Shui's sister and sneaked her to Nga Wang's birthday party to get drunk. This scene was seen by Xiao Shui. She ran after her. Xiao Shui finds Na Wang who is celebrating his birthday. The two search together. Just in time to save my sister who was almost taken away by the gangster. The sober sister learned that it was the handsome Na Wang who saved her. She thanked each other and offered his own kiss. Wang was stunned. He looked at the back of little sister leaving. I laughed involuntarily. When I look back, I see Xiao Shui staring at me. Xiao Shui hid in the toilet and couldn't help feeling sad. The two-headed snake's consolation doesn't work either. Because before, Wang also helped Xiao Shui. Xiao Shui had already fallen in love with him in his heart.